I noticed in the last video that I forgot to name plane 2. So I'll go click on plane 2. Some of you have noticed annoyingly when you click twice slow, you can rename that feature. I'm going to name this gear width. But this video is really about creating the thread profile for that complex thread that you saw there. So to do that, we're going to sketch on the right plane because the profile is normal to the right plane. And to start off, I'm going to do a vertical center line. And I'm going to make it coincident with the top edge here. So I'm going to make sure the top point is coincident. And then I'm going to add a second relation. This one might be a little weird to you. I'm going to go to add relation, click on the vertical center line, and then also click on my worm gear start plane. I'm going to make these collinear. That will put the center line in line with that plane. You'll put it in line with that plane. So now I'm going to start sketching. So this plane is kind of in my way, so I'm going to see if I can right click to hide it. Looks like I can't hide it quite yet because I'm in a sketch, but if I was outside of a sketch I could hide it. I'm too lazy to get out of the sketch, so I'm just going to deal with it for now. I'm going to use a new type of line right now. It's going to be a midpoint line. The midpoint line allows you to click a point and extend out. That first point that you pick is the midpoint of the line. I'll make it coincident with the top edge. Then I'll do something that kind of looks like a trapezoid. For my next trick, I will make the midpoint of the top line of the trapezoid vertical, or let's make it coincident with the center line. How about that? Then I'll add some dimensions. I want the base to be 0.175. Whoops, 0.175. Whew. And I want the height of this thing to be 0.075. Now, before I dimension the top, I want to put some sketch fillets on the top. And I know all of you have heard me say I hate fillets in the sketch. But in this particular moment, it's actually going to be really useful for me, and you'll see why when I put my top dimension on this sketch. So my fillet radius is going to be 0.02. And I'll click the points to add the fillets. Yes, a segment being filleted has a midpoint or equal length or equidistant relation, so it's gonna be deleted. That's okay with me. Same for the other side. And I'll hit the confirm on the sketch fillet. Notice I'm still in sketch fillet. So at this point I could start adding fillets of a different radius, but I don't want to do that. So I'll hit the green check mark again. And now I'm going to add a dimension, a smart dimension, of just the horizontal top line from the vertices of the fillets. I want this to be 0.031. And there I have a desired flat distance. This is my desired flat distance of this thread profile. And I'm fully defined. I'm not going to do anything with it yet because I have a couple more sketches to make. So I'll exit the sketch without adding a feature, which is perfectly okay. The sketch just appears as gray.